Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening. Can you hear us?
We're trying to figure this out. If it's correct tonight, we don't really know. Let us know if you can hear us. Tonight, we are going through Sale-a-bration and looking at a bunch of samples. Has nothing's come up?
No.
So we're going to assume we're okay. You can hear us? Okay, here's the deal. We're not sure what we did differently. So we just go with it all. So thanks for being patient with us. And this is our life. We appreciate you guys. Okay, the only announcement for tonight is the house code, which you can always just find on my website or my Facebook page or anyone else. And you know, there's a lot of special deals right now.
Vermont. That's got to be Vermont.
End in Vermont. And begins with the end of the alphabet. It is really cold. We're settled in for a couple of days, just staying home here in Minnesota. It's nice to be able to stay home.
It is.
And
it is.
We just will go from there. So, you know, Sale-a-bration is a fun time because when you place an order of $60, Sale-a-bration, like kind of a play on celebration.
Oh, I know. And you pronounce it celebration, but it's
Sale-a-bration.
Sale-a-bration.
Because you get, if you place a $60 order, you get a level 1 set. If you place a $120 order, you get either 2 level 1s or 1 level 2. So we will. So tonight, this is to help you figure out what you want. You know, so we love seeing if we can add anything to your list. You don't know what is just a fun part, because I don't know if you're like me, but I will think I don't need something, and then I see a really cute sample, and it just totally sells me. Connie says, "Is Tim warm?" He's got a hat, boots, and gloves. Well, I will say, he told me today that he keeps our back room at 60 degrees. And I said, really? You really have listened to me? That's pretty cool. I mean, I couldn't believe it, but you're living with that? I
didn't say that.
Oh, I thought you said that you brought it up to 65 now and then, but
yeah,
otherwise it stays at 60?
No, 64.
Oh, 64. Okay, I don't know. But anyway, 65 would be warming it up. Okay. So, but I find it so much more energizing to have cooler weather and Tim bears with it.
And I barely bear with it.
So yes, and we hear it is cold down in Houston, New Orleans, and who was just saying here, and all of you that aren't ready, Georgia. I mean, look at all the places. Yeah. You know, we're heading down in February. We'll be heading to St. Augustine, Florida, and then Raleigh and kind of that whole area. We sure hope you have warmer weather than this. So we shall see. But regardless, we'll have fun.
But it's cold. Yeah. That vortex just came down. From northern Canada.
And you guys aren't prepared for it. You get snow. So I said, for some of you. So, okay, now we'll get back to this. This is the first page. And, you know, I actually love this stamp set. And at first I thought, well, that kind of looks like much more of if you're a scrapbooker, it is a perfect one for scrapbooker. Look at this cute page. What a wonderful day. But I fell in love with it when I saw these cards.
Where's by? Day by day.
Oh, day by day. You could write in the day. That would be a great thing for the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, sometime we're going to do a musical trivia thing again with you. And I thought, so, you know.
Day by day.
See, when he looks at things, I love to have him look at the catalog and then just see what music comes to mind. But look how adorable this is. If you went with someone to the beach.
And had French fries.
But is that the cutest thing? What a wonderful day. I think that is just stinking cute.
For the Seagull.
And the Seagull is another stamp set in here, another free choice that's coming up. But I wanted to point that out. So in addition to scrapbooking, I've got 3 really cute cards. And this is Tracy Bauer. And look at the inside is so cute. So just remember that when we get to that one. And look at this one. Oh, One Fine Day.
Yes.
That's a good one. That's got to be another song, right?
It's got to be.
Oh, I should have thought of this earlier, but One Fine Day. And this is with the bright watermelon paper, which is also coming in here. But I think that is just a gorgeous card, and it'd be the same thing. It could be inside, hope your birthday is special, or thank you for the fun day we had. you know, the bright colors there. And this one
kiwi, I love kiwi.
Yes, is so cute. This is Robin Rassett. And then Ellen says in North Dakota, it is a -30 with a wind chill of -41. Oh, yes. I think our high today was 8 below or something, was it?
I think so.
But it's rare. We don't usually get that, everyone. I love this bright fruit paper. Oh, I guess we're going to come to this next, but they're combining, but they work so well with this. But look at this one. What a wonderful day. And this is, where does it say day? I'm going to look for it. Can you find it?
Oh. I thought you were just making it up.
What a wonderful, and you're looking for the day inside. And we need to do this card soon too. I think that's another fun one. But this is Laura Bartow. But again, cute on the thing.
Of you hiding it like that.
I just think that is adorable. So then we go to the next page. You know, it's funny because sometimes, you know, if you're just looking like this page didn't really excite me. I mean, I just saw scrapbooking, and that isn't a scrapbook page. That actually would be my taste either. There was nothing about this. It was so hard to even read. It just didn't jump out at me at all. And I thought, oh, I'll bypass that. And then I get those cards and it's like, those are wonderful. So that is the fun.
Is that a girl in there that turned 16?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So what a wonderful day. Isn't that cute? So see, you'll study that. Okay. This is gorgeous. I have a set, but I don't know if I want to open it yet, but they make really cute cards. And all of these are free with this first part with a $60 order. These are beautiful cards, and everything comes in a resealable bag. So this would be a perfect thing to just take along if you want to have something while you're waiting somewhere, something to do with kids.
Those words that are right here.
Oh, yeah, free, fun. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, there's a fun little page. And there's one stamp in there. Let's see. I have to figure out. Is that, yeah, it must be a stamp. Makes these cards. But anyway, everything's included there for what you need. Folded card. That I know. I think that is not. I think there's not stamp. I'll have to open it yet. But I know they're cute. I've seen them.
Put a comment on the page. Karen, do your homework ahead of time.
But look at these fun words. And I know these are in here. So you can get a feeling for what's here. But cheers, happy birthday. Hooray, something, probably happy birthday. Yay, it's your day. So really cute.
It rhymes.
Now we're going to come to this fruit paper. And
page 5.
This is actually one of my favorites. I just love how just bright it is. And look at how fun this is. Look at that card and then an envelope. You can make your own little envelopes. But this is just bright, colorful paper. This is a card that I made, and I just cut words apart. You're as sweet as, and then Fussy cut some of this out. So I just think, I was thinking of the fruit, and I just saw thank you cards right away. I love this. You're as sweet as, and for doing that. And then in addition, then here's another one. So I did all of these. These two we made on a Thursday recently, and we did a whole bunch of these. So this is one stamp. It's actually from the bee bundle, but I showed how we just inked this part. You're sweet as honey. I showed how we just inked this and left that us off. And on this one, I stamped it and cut it apart because I wanted to fit a circle. So just play with whatever you have. And the rest of it's very similar layouts.
So couldn't you have just stamped it and then covered it up?
I could have done that too. I just have to make sure that it would be hard here to cover this one up because it'd go off the edge, but I could put it way over there and cover it up. Yeah, I could do anything.
Can I do show and tell?
Endless possibilities.
Can I do show and tell?
I don't know. What do you have show and tell? I have no idea. I'll have to look at it first. He went to get something, and that's always a scary thought. Okay. While we're doing this, look how fun this is. 2 parts of it here. Let me just see. You've been snacking on your pomegranates. Okay, so he's just going to show that. Here's our snack. Okay.
It's kind of old.
Yeah, it's getting.
But it's still good.
But it is. So we have the 2 sides of the paper. And then look at this one. 2 more. Oh, this one is Marianne Grimmer. And then look how cute this is with 2 papers. I just thought this is so cute. This has a little flower up there, but look at this, just enjoy. And I thought, what a fun, just what a fun happy card. This could be happy birthday or anything. This is Darla Watson. Oh, Vicki, rub it in. It's a warm 33 degrees in Arkansas. Now that's cold for Arkansas, but it would sound really warm to me.
It's going to be 33 next Tuesday.
And snow in so many places tomorrow. South Carolina, everyone. So just let's get all over with before we start traveling. One of the things I like about this paper is that it's really easy to fussy cut. And I like to fussy cut, but they're simple shapes. So look how cute this is. So it opens this way, and this is Renee Conkey.
New Orleans, there's going to be, 4 inches of snow? And it hasn't snowed that much for a long, long time.
Yeah.
And we have a friend down there that doesn't even have a window.
Saying, I don't have a window. But I bet a lot of you don't if you're in warm things. So, and this corner stamp. This is a new stamp in the catalog. I wanted to point that. And then this one. Again, we've got the kiwi, and this is the back side of some. So we just have the 3 strips. Thank you very much. Candy Rattray. Arizona at 60. Ooh, see, 60 is my weather. I love 60. I don't like 90 though, but I love 60. Okay, and when we turn to the next one, okay, here we are to these adorable seagulls. I think these are so fun. And it has, hey friend, and I love you more than French fries or chips. And I have a ton of cards. So that tells you people had fun working with this one.
That's a lie. A seagull would not say that they love you more than French.
Yeah, but we're just squawking and saying that to each other. So look at all these different, really easy cards. That is so cool. Hey friend. And this is my favorite. Hey friend, because it could say anything inside. You'd open it. It could be happy birthday. Thank you for this. I can't wait to see you. It could be absolutely anything. And this is by, and I really like when people add a little thing in the side. So here we have the little shells and the birds from the set. This is from Kathy Chapman. Now let's go bright and colorful. This is paper. And doesn't that just look like sand?
It sure does.
And then look at this one. Now we're going bright and colorful. But we've got the same squawky bird. Now these are, yeah, those are, this one. Okay, I'm going to point this out. This one is stamped on the white. So stamped right on the paper, and then that goes over there. This one is cut out because it's down further. And we went over that. So you can mix and match. This one is cut out. But here we go again. Hey, friend. And look on the circle, kind of the fun little shells and the pretty background. Now, this embossing folder, I don't have cards just showing it, but it's another choice in here when we get to it. But you just will notice it on a bunch of cards. But this is really cute where you put, this is Amy's story. And I love it where you put a small card on your big card. Okay, then this one is Meg Lovin. And here we have, this is embossed, and we have the circle. So when you open it, this is the inside. And you can write up there and write down there. I think that is really cute.
It looks like some boards that floated into the beach.
Yeah, I like kind of just the irregular parts. That's really fun. Oh, and looking at kind of the same idea. This one, you see, this one is a smaller thing, but it's the same thing. So when we open it, this is inside with the words. Out here, she's built a little picture. Isn't that cute? And these are just gray and with a touch of yellow. So not a lot of color in the card. And I think it's really pretty. This is Betty Sakosha. Look what she did in the back. She stamped that little thing, and then she could put her name there. I think that's really cute. Yes. Okay, here's another fun one. Just with paper. And hey, look how fun that is to just build a little scene with those stamps. It needs so little coloring. That was one that I made. This is Lisa Miltakis. And here we have all 3 of them. I love you more than snacks. So I like how you switched that.
So she spelled that out by
yeah, they're die cuts. She went the extra mile there, but I think that is adorable. That could be any snacks. Oh, I love this off
Yep.
the corner, just kind of like peeking in. Oh, that is so cute. That is so fun. Joan says, my husband loves French fries. Not sure he could love me more than French fries. You know, that would be a perfect card to give him and say, can you say this to me? That whole saying, it's just, yeah, Rebecca says it makes you smile. I agree. I think that's so fun. Okay, so we're gonna look, and these ideas just never end. Now, look how cute this is. I love you more than, and then you could put anything you want inside.
And what did she put?
She put French fries and just a cute little French fry thing. This is Sandy Reese. But I love this too, just a little embossing. And this is that kind of a swirly, it kind of looks like waves. So we're seeing that a lot on these. Then to go more colorful, this one has the other free embossing folder on there too. But how fun. And the bow just adding more things to it. This is Julie Salva. I love you more than French fries.
What they need to do in the next catalog, come out with I love you more than tater tots.
Yeah. Look how simple this card is. This is Renee Conkey. And I wanted to point out there are no dies with this. This is just cut paper. But look, that looks like kind of like water. Then we have the hey friend, I love you more than French fries. So nothing extra added, little bit of coloring, cutting off the front a little bit. I think these are cute. And then this is one that Holly did. And I thought, how fun was this? This is that same paper that looked like the sand.
Yep.
And she's just stamped them on the top. So they're not stamped in white. They're not colored in. They're not cut out. And that is darling. I think it's a really great card. And it's just, hey, friend, and then whatever inside. So that is Holly Sutton Batla, who you all know.
And it's a good color for French fries.
Yeah. And I think it's really fun. You know, this is colored in. You kind of think about that. But look how cute they are when they aren't colored in. So sometimes we just have to realize we don't need to color everything. Okay, now this is a fun one. Becky Lynn says, okay, now I have to have it. I know, that's what I felt when I did these, because I just like the kind of yelling, the squawky kind of like, I got something to tell you, you know. So I think it's a great card. Do you want to open this one? How fun is that?
Whoa, it is.
This one is Anita.
I like that.
But that is so cute. It's like the hey friend. And then this part here, I love you more than French fries. But here, so you're going to stand that up. But I think it's like telling a story. I just love how that folds out.
This is an add-on piece. I like that.
LeVar says she likes to hear Tim chuckle.
Thank you, LeVar.
I was thinking of, we played board games at a party the other night, and one of them was a smaller thing of laughter. What was the name of that game? I don't remember, but you have to remember things. You're on teams. and you put the chip in for chuckle. And I thought that's what he does, because he chuckles, and that's kind of what you were saying right there. But of course, it was giggle. but how similar words. And I think that chuckling is very expressive, and probably is, you know, we talk about giggling as kind of what women might do or something. So chuckle is a great word. And I was just thinking, yeah, I like that word, the chuckle. And here we have the 3 different ones again. I love you more than French fries. And look at that's cut and popped up.
And colored.
Yes, so a lot of extra little details in this one. This is Marianne Grimmer.
And that's like a bow from...
That's Sailor's Knot.
Sailing. Oh, it is.
And I would put it next to Robin Scherzer, because I wanted to point out the difference. These are really similar. They have the same kind of stitch squares. They both use the birds in the background. She did less coloring. This one is just simpler, and this has more layers, and they are both fabulous. I think that's just really fun how you got up cards, you know. So if we were making a card, we could call this you know, like a simple card, and this could be a stepped up card. But do you see how similar there are? So whatever you're in the mood for, I think that's really fun.
This is stepped up with little bling.
Yeah, and I just love the different use of the background. You know, this one has designer series paper. It's got all these extra things. It's got this, the tie. But this one's gorgeous too. So I just think that's so fun.
Say who that's from?
Yes, I did. I think. Did I? You're going to get a second call out. Yep, Robin Scherzer. And then this one is, okay, this could be us, Tim. Hey, friend. Yeah, kind of Italian friend. And you know, he's talking and she's kind of ignoring him. Okay, could that, can you relate to that?
Yes.
Can you feel my message there?
Yes. And I'm talking and you're eating and I'm saying.
And you're saying.
Share.
No, you would be saying, hey, friend, I love you more than that would be you. Oh, and how cute is this? On the inside, this is cut out and just popped up right there. That's adorable. This is Jessica Brigden. Oh, I think that's cute. And let me put this one next to it. This is the last one of these. I said, you can tell what, you know, these are swaps that I do with other demonstrators. You can tell what sets we love working with.
On this one, Tim went to get his own French fries.
Yes, I love you more than French fries. And look, they're similar, but different. And I think they're both just great cards. This is Becky Edson. Shout out to Becky. She's on my team. And then I thought that is so, but I love it. And these are both kind of these bright colors. So I just think all the changes with this is so fun. Joan says, fun cards. I need to find a stack of money. Isn't that the truth? Okay, then we're going to come to one that I only have one. And this is a fun general purpose. Okay, here's the Starstruck embossing folders. That's what I've been pointing out. That is another free choice. This one is really fun because, you know, if you like words, it's, for birthdays and stuff, we have happy birthday to you, hooray, OMG, it's a good day to celebrate, all day your way. I like that one. Our son and his dad, our grandson and his dad play that sometimes. If whoever wins at chess or whatever, then they get to pick what to do all day on a day together. And it's got these cute things, but all I have is one card. So we have to make the most of it. This is Kathy Miller. And you can see in here, we have the confetti. We've got this. And we have this cutout and all day your way. And a bright and colorful. Oh, she did the inside too. It's a good day to celebrate. Oh, that's really lovely. And this paper is from the next page, but I love this paper. This seems very, I don't know, 60s or something. It seems like something kind of where.
Definitely looks festive.
So this is the Toadstool Gardens. This has been one of the most popular sets in here. This coordinates, so I have a couple cards that show it coordinating with the stamp set in the main catalog, but it also stands alone. So you can see just these fun colors. And often there would be like toadstools on one side of the paper and the other will be something else. Here's that paper right in here that we loved with the sand look. That is from this bright colored paper.
And this shows how beautiful that is.
Yes, and using something totally different. Here's another card I just love. And again, it is simple. This is Lori Krause. Ooh, I like how she did the inside. That's really fun. I hadn't noticed that. But this is just paper, and this is ribbon. And oh, the ribbon is another free choice in there, and so are the gems. So there are lots of free choices in there. But has anyone seen me do this? I've done this several times, but I just love it. So you just want to put out like your adhesive, or I tend to use tear and tape, and then you're just bunching up the ribbon as you go. And isn't that a happy look? So it's just kind of a little pleated, but very irregular.
I like that.
So it's not and I just love this with these colors and this You Are Magical. And it's really a simple card. And I think it's just really stunning.
Yeah, but do you believe in magic?
Oh, you
loving spoonfuls.
Sure thing. Okay, and here is that same paper that we're looking at. So fun.
Yep.
So this is, so I want to point something out. I've done these before as a cross card, and you put your note in here. We call it a crisscross card. I've never done it like this, and I love it. This is a crisscross card done top down. And look at this. It goes like this, and then you have this fun inside. Just a little thank you. Is that cute?
That is very cute.
So you have no idea what this is going to be, and then you open that. That's really cute. Now you got to be careful where you write. I'd add a piece in the back to write.
Yeah,
because my writing would ruin this.
Yes.
But I just thought, what a fun, if you weren't going to write a lot, I just put my name there, just a little thank you for me, because that would show. But I think that is adorable. Oh, people like that ruffled look. Yeah.
Did
And
you
this
say
is
who
so
it
fun
was?
too. Joyce Fracco.
Oh, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta
I
pay attention.
did. And then here's that same paper we're loving. Oh, this is like we did this a bit ago with tearing the paper down two sides.
Yep.
Popping up to say hi. And this is that same ribbon again. It's like a seam binding ribbon. So it's really easy to fold. And yes, all these fun fold ones I haven't done, I put in my stash to do sometimes. So I think it's always fun. This is Jennifer Cotton. That's really cute. And of course that is then from the catalog. And so is this. I hadn't noticed in the stamp set, this cute little one. And then the words right over it, just a little note to thank you. And then paper. That is Karen Braxton. Okay, here's another one using all three of these are using this same paper. That's really interesting. How fun is that? And this has too, just a little thank you with another of the little toadstools right next to it. And you change the color and it's just different. I love that paper when I look at it. You know, we see this on several cards. And this is Kathy Peck. And then this might be my favorite paper. No, my favorite paper in this pack is the sandy one. I love the sand, but look how cute this is. And I love cards that just are simple like this. You add your words, but this paper just makes it. This pink background and all this cute little things. And this is Sandy Carlson. And just a very simple card and beautiful. And it's gems from there as well. And then next, so that paper was really fun too. Now here's the next one. Pick a season. This is a stamp set. So in here is the seam binding ribbon.
Winter.
Yeah, pick a season. Winter. Yeah. So this is fun because it's got hearts for Valentine's. It's got St. Patty's Day. It's got Easter eggs. It's got flowers. So it's got different things. So we're going to look at some of these. This one, and most of this paper you see is another paper that's in here for free. So I'm just going to point that out while we go with it. But I think it's really cool how she did some in light pink and some in the dark, and then lots of hugs and kisses. Totally fits a tree like that with tons on it. Amy's Story. I'll put this side by side. This one shows the flowers. And that would be kind of your basic flower. This is the embossing folder.
It's a rose tree.
And these are 3 strips from this same panel. And this is Christy Folk. And then Natalie Travis. So I'm going to point this one out. I'll put this one next to here because we changed the colors. What I really like too about what she did, this is a really simple layout, but I love it. It's just that strip angled at the bottom. And then her words in the scenery. Isn't that just a nice, simple layout? I always love to point those out because they're so useful. And they're all using some fun paper. And so we're just changing, totally different colors. Oh, I still have more of these. So I think these are fun. So here's another one. Here we go with the flowers again. And this is, one of the folds that I love all the time. This is Laura Portrait. Oh, and isn't that cute? Putting a little thing in the bottom there. That's adorable.
Yeah.
But this is one of those layouts that I come back to all the time. I just think it's really fun. And it's just the greens are different here. And you see it's got clouds in it that you can put into. Now we're going to switch colors. Oh, this is all done in green. This is interesting because she's using the Lost Lagoon for the shamrocks and then a shaded spruce for the other. That's really cool. And I didn't even recognize this. So this would be a St. Patrick's Day card. And I didn't even recognize it. Didn't seem like that to me. It's Kim Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that cool? And then one more. Trees are always fun. LeVar says, yeah, tree is so versatile. And I think, yes, it is anything to do with nature to me is always so versatile. Karen says she's staying warm watching you tonight. Oh, this is the night to be cozy. And I hope you're cuddled up in a blanket. That's where I'm going to be after this. So that's partly why I like it cooler. Because when I'm up busy working, then it feels warm. But then when I want to sit, curling up with a blanket and some hot tea, nothing like it. Nothing like it.
Nothing
If
like
it's hot, I can't enjoy that. So this is a spotlighting technique.
Mhm.
You see why it's called that? And this is fun. Have the best day. And she added that green right under the best to kind of emphasize that. I love that. And then this is just stamped this one in color. And then you just put it over to mix with this one done in gray.
That's the spotlight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's very fun. So that would be a technique card. And that's Ann Clemmer. Well, 5 degrees in Ontario, Canada. You're warmer than we are. It's not saying much, is it? Anything down below 0 is just not fun. Okay, I only have one of this dance with me. But here we are in the spotlight, Tim. Could this... it doesn't look like us. I said it doesn't, but I just think it's a really cute card. Oh, look, there's the same paper again. I guess this paper is popular. But do you see how to make a spotlight? You're just going to put 2 masks there and then ink this up with the sponge or whatever you want to do. But I love that, how they're in the light. And then there's no coloring. They're
dancing.
They're dancing, yes. They're dancing and they're dancing. And that is pretty cute. If you have someone to send that to, I think that is just, oh, this is Janice Waitman. It's a good day to celebrate.
Gary and Sally.
Yes. And then the purple back sequins are here. That's another choice. And you've been seeing those on tons of cards. And then this Bloom Impressions has been extremely popular. I think anything to do with floral paper. You've seen this on a bunch of the tree cards.
Page 11.
And I have a whole bunch more. So you're just going to notice these cards. This is a thank you. This is Janie Becker. Like and this just has a tiny little ribbon. I like how she pulls out the yellow and that. So that's in the other colors.
That's just a piece of paper.
It's a piece of paper from that. Here is the same paper. Do you see how now it's in strips?
And it's made into
and this is paper up, and this uses that new punch from all of us.
Is that called a window pane?
Well, kind of like that. I call them just strip cards, but it could be like a window but it could be, yes. If you took a scene, it absolutely could be. Yeah. Oh, and that's fun. Do you see how she's used this stamp on the outside and then again on the inside? So from all of us. Thank you. Sharon Bulk. It's just those fun papers. Now, here's another one. Okay, this paper is really popular. It's in almost every thing I'm using. This is Lynn Dunn. Just because I care. Oh, and isn't that fun? This is the next one coming up after this. That's really pretty. The idea of saying something like because I care and then having a heart inside is also really fun. Okay, here we're going to see the same paper. I had to keep lining out. Oh, this is Holly's. Holly again that you all know that. Look how fun this is. So she's got that same embossing folder down here, this same paper and a ribbon. So here she can have this ribbon done like this. It's put on top because this is also raised up. So do you see how that makes it flat? So I don't think this would need an extra thing over it to mail. You always can just to make sure. And these are nice flat sentiments. Okay, and then this one. So now we're going to show some other of that same paper. But here's this who's sending you a big hug. Isn't that pretty paper? You just look at all those colors. I think that's really lovely. It goes like that.
I like my heart.
And this is Amy Fralisi. And here is the same paper. This is Lynn Feldkamp. And look how they both started with basically a piece of paper. Look what you can do with it. So she turned this one into a double Z fold, like or a double flap card. And she turned this into just an angled, layered and angled and put on an embossing. And I think, isn't that, so Dimity, is that how you say her name? From Australia, where it's very hot. Okay, she just had to put it in there. Isn't it interesting how we can just be so polar opposites?
Well, Karen,
yeah,
it's summer.
I know, but it's just so fun, the extremes there versus here, because we're having extreme winter, and if it's really hot there, you're having the very hot. And then look at this one. So this one is done as a little quilt card. Thank you very much. And this one is Dawn Stock. So aren't those fun? Those are all out of the flower paper.
They are.
And then next, oh, I just love. Okay, here is this one, heart-shaped bundle. This takes $120 order to get free, but you have both the stamp set and the dies. And you're going to see there's little flower dies in here.
Mm-hmm.
And we were seeing some of those on other cards, just if you're wondering what they come from, but they're just really, okay, I have a stack of cards for these too. So you know it when they're ones to, that people are just loving to do. Love this card.
She had 2 reserve stacks. I thought she was done because her piles close to her were gone.
No, they topple if I stack them too high.
She just kept going.
I love this card. This is Kathy Seal. Shout out to Kathy too. She's on my team. You're going to notice a lot of these have that same paper. This is from that Bloom, the free paper. And look how she did the flowers in that same paper. And then this is die cut out and a thank you. Is that just stunning? I think that is beautiful. Oh, and here's another lovely one. This is Lisa Lang.
Huh. Totally different colors.
Totally different. And this is like, what I love to do, we talked about earlier. And same paper pack. And she has 1 flower in the middle. So I just love looking at the differences. And she put the words below.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we have a whole bunch done. This is from that same paper pack. So this is white. This is the new Arches dies, which is really fun. But you see, we have the white heart, the little heart. My heart loves your heart. I don't know. I have a little trouble because I would never say that. But it's an interesting thing. And if you get a card from me, just know that
she doesn't. I've never heard her say that.
I love the other words, but I just had to laugh at this one because I thought, does anyone talk like that? I was thinking you could cross these out and say, like, my dog loves your house or something like that. Or my kid loves your, I think I'd cross out the hearts and think about, does that make sense? Okay. But anyway, we're going to look at a few of these. And this is Connie Ingram. This next one, these are similar colors. I'm going to put them together. Oh, this is fun how she did the inside. This makes it kind of like a watermark. My thoughts of you are all heart-shaped. Colleen Magnus.
I just had a weird thought, but when people are waiting for a transplant, it'd be a good card.
Oh, it would be.
I want your heart.
Kind of limited use, but what a great thank you card. But and notice the difference here. This is the same paper, and Colleen has used it for on the inside. And then she's done Blackberry Bliss, which is just a fabulous color on the outside. Notice how striking that is. And then it popped up the thank you. I just think you just really notice that. And then this is an embossed folder.
And there's
just
a
cut and put
stamp,
apart.
A hard stamp. Or how do you cut that? You cut that?
This is a die. Yes. And you cut, because see that heart. So there would be the heart, and then you can cut it out. Or did she? I don't know. I haven't played with it. Tim asked me the hard questions, but I totally love how that's inside. I think you would cut this out together. Someone could tell me, I'm guessing, it's okay, that you would lay this out on top, do it, and then peel out the front. I don't know. Has anyone done that? But I think this heart die is really, really cute. Okay, now let's look at this. This is the stamp under it. And then the die on top. And I love how that bottom is pink. And then this is green. And then we have the cute flowers. And this is the same free embossing folder. And this is Mary Ellen Stites. I love that.
And that ribbon in the back.
Yes, that really adds. Look at that. It just adds a little sparkle. And it's just like 2 strips.
Yep.
Very cute. And how fun is this? Putting a heart inside that heart for a thank you. And this one is Linda Bowen.
I like that.
I'm not going too fast, am I? Are we all doing okay here? Oh, I have a couple more with these colors. So this looks like this one. Oh, how fun. This card is from Kelly Schutte. And do you notice what's similar here? So this is that same kind of inlay, but she has a light colored cardstock and then the words right there. But you see how that part's kind of a similar cutout shape and then strips behind. Very cool. I love this too with the words, just because I care across. So here we have that same heart. Oh, everyone's using this paper. I'm just amazed. Okay, how fun. And this one is Karen Braxton.
I thought the word across was in there. What do you?
Across. So just because I care across.
Yeah.
Here is another one with this under it. Let's see who this is first. This is Jan McClurg. Find the other one that had the stamp under it. Okay. I put them to work here. So I wanted to point out, I just love that there's so many different things that we can do right here. This is it. Do you see how this one is one clear stamp underneath? And then this is on top. This is the same on top, but inside they stamped it a few times, so it looks filled in. So same stamp, but different effects. So I think that that's really fun.
It's very nice.
And then this one just has the stamps up here. A pretty little card there. Tammy Ackerson.
And that paper.
I love this paper. This is from the main catalog, but it's so gorgeous. It comes with some other heart things, but the paper alone is beautiful. This is Angie Leech. And so this time she has just stamped and then added the flowers. Same papers. And if we open that, it's a gatefold. So it opens like that.
And a lot of room to write.
Yes. Yes. That's when you can have a lot to say. Oh, and here's another one where it is stamped and a different color put on top and then a little bow. That's really pretty too. And that same embossing folder, the same. Okay. So if we want to make this card, this is free with a $60 order. This is free with a $60 order. This is free with the $60 order. This is free with a $120 order. So, my advice would be, you don't need to have it all. You can take these ideas and run with them. But they're ideas. I was looking at that and laughing and thinking, but you could. But you could. But these heart die is so fun to work with. I can just see that for wedding cards, thank you cards, all these things. It just makes so much sense. It's just really lovely. This is a lane shader. Now, this is just lovely and simple. Just the die and a single heart there. And my heart loves your heart. And this is Lynn Feldkamp.
It's not a heart. That's a flower.
Oh, a flower on the heart. Okay. And the last one for this is this one. So this is really cool. This uses both the stamp and the die. This uses just the die. This uses just the stamp. And they've all just add little things, and they're all just really pretty. This is really a pretty stamp to just be alone too. I think that's just very fun. And then next we have one more, I think.
I didn't see anything.
We have one more. This one, Corner in Bloom. And I have 3 cards. This one really didn't take my eye because I couldn't look at it and think of anything to make with it. But then when you see things, you kind of get the hang of it. It goes around the corners. I think there's a lot you can do with it, but I really love this card. So you can see this is just uses 2 of these. Kitty corner. And this is the other free little die. And then a little tag up there. So happy for you. So this is basically a monochromatic card. And I think that's really a fun look. This is Janice Waitman. LaVar said she needs to win the lottery. Yes, not true. And then this one, I love too. This is well, it's lost its name because I do not see anything.
Oh, no.
Maybe it might have come with that one. But what I think is really fun, number one, this is colored in, so it's different. So look at the difference, but they're the same stamp set. This is done on a rectangle, so they don't connect. They go like that. There's space.
Ooh.
This is done as a square. So she cut it smaller. So it just kind of makes a square and they basically connect. And isn't that fun? They're 2 totally different looks.
Yeah,
and
they are.
did I give a name? Oh, that's the one I couldn't find. And then I thought, oh, that's really fun to work with. I think that looks really nice. And then there's this one, which is really a totally interesting cutout too. This is the bigger corner one, and then some words there. And this is Betty Weisbrook. So that has been our walk through the little catalog, but we still had tons of cards, more than 60. I think that is just so fun. So let me know if you need help placing an order, doing anything else. And just notice tonight we focused on the free things. Last week we focused on, so if you need to go back, if you're wondering, we focused on the catalog itself, walk through the catalog. And the week before, we focused on online exclusives. So all of those are available. So the last 3 weeks have kind of been a walkthrough of all the new things. So let me know if you need any help. And we will see you on Thursday. If you're on my email list, you got today the supplies. So we're going to do another fun fold on Thursday at 1 Central. Thanks, guys.
Goodbye.